Jay Washington here, back for that hashtag show at LA Comic-Con. This year's been great. We've met some amazing people. I've said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again, and I mean it with my heart. As a young black man, a black actor, black all that stuff, I am here with royalty. Let me tell you something. This man's been part of, look, I tell people, you can tell people they've been part of your life because of all the projects they've been in. The Thing, Platoon, Dead Presidents. There's something about Mary. I can go through everything. Mass Effect. You were Goliath in Gargoyles, which I still to this day was like, one of these days we can keep David to record my voicemail as Goliath. I'm writing a pilot. And somebody was like, who would you ever play your father? Keith David? And I swear to God, people were like, you said it. But I am here with the one and only Mr. Keith David. Brother,
I'm proud to be here.
This is an honor for me to talk, because again, I can do this as an interview, I can be this, but as someone who has made such waves in this industry, as a black man whose career is so prominent as yours and is steadily growing and going, it is an honor to be here with you. And to be this icon in this industry, how does that feel when people use that term to describe you?
You know, I'm honored. I mean, I would never say that of myself, but you know, I mean, I accept it when you do, and I'm glad that you feel that way about whatever it is that I do.
Yeah.
I feel blessed and highly favored to be able to do what I do. I've wanted to be an actor my whole life, and I'm living my dream. I am, you know, this is what I wanted to do,
Yes.
and I get to do it.
And you see, and the thing is, doing it and having fun. You see a lot of people who do a career for so long, and it's like the light leaves, the spark leaves, but you keep transcending and almost reinventing yourself, from action to comedy to drama to voiceover, video games, comedic. Which would you say is one of the ones you like doing the most?
Work.
I know that's right. Where the paycheck come from? I know that's right.
I like to work.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
And you do it flawlessly. I have to ask this question because nobody else is going to ask this. You replaced the late, great Clarence Williams III in Tales from the Hood. You didn't expect that one, did you?
No.
How did it feel? I mean, Tales from the Hood in itself was iconic. And how did it feel to replacing that role, coming into that, you know, that role?
Well, you know, I loved Clarence Williams from the Mod Squad.
Yes, back in the day, yes.
Back in the day, when he was Link.
Yep.
And I love Rusty Cundiff and the whole Tales from the Hood franchise. And getting to, you know, step into that role was marvelous. The Scoopity Poopity. You know what I mean? You know.
I did a review of it, and I was like, how much fun did you David have read these lines? Because the welcome to hell, I was like, I need to hear. When you gave me that line, I was like, well, you know what? I don't care about none of the rest of this movie, whatever happened. But again, you filled the role. And again, like I say, I can go across the board. You reoccur as the president on Rick and Morty. How much fun is that, just recording those episodes?
I mean, you know, the one thing that I, you know, my job in life is to bring a little joy into somebody's life. That's what I get to do as a living.
Yes.
And so every chance I get to do that, it's joy. I mean, it's an honor. I love that aspect of my work. Every time I go to work, it doesn't matter, you know, what the genre is. It doesn't matter what the storyline is. If I'm playing, you know, monsters from outer space, there is somebody who loves the horror genre to the point where there's some joy being brought into their life. So, you know, I get on my knees and say thank you, God, every morning, because that's what I get to do.
And a lot of people forget about to give that honor and glory.
And listen. I have no problem calling my God God.
Yes, indeed.
And I wake up and I say thank God for another day of life. Thank God for another opportunity to work. Thank God for my family. Thank God for my family of friends. Thank God for my family of fans. And, another day of life. That's just a gift.
For me, the energy you're exuding, speaking about that, is contagious, and I'm the same way. We're grateful for opportunities that we have, and to see it being reflected in your words right now speaks volume to me. Speaks volume. I want to talk about some of the things people have asked me about, like, yo, you got to ask him about this. The Princess and the Frog. Iconic. Again, it's something that, like you said, yes, it brings joy. Absolutely.
I grew up with Snidely Whiplash. Now you don't know who Snidely Whiplash is.
I know this sounds like an older name. You see, I stepped up.
And there used to be a cartoon called Beanie and Cecil, and there was a character called Dishonest John. Dishonest John.
So there's
And I always wanted my opportunity to do that. And so, and to get to join the pantheon of Disney villains.
Yeah.
Again, what's not to like?
But you be surprised how many people are like, well, this was so far and blah, 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 blah. And you're not like that, and I'm not saying that you are, but there's some people who are like, well, I've done these other things. But again, the joy, like I said, the joy you bring to talking about each and every project you've done, no matter the genre. Again, I talk about Gargoyles ahead of its time when it came out.
That was one of the great gifts of my life. When I grow up, I want to be like Goliath. Who doesn't?
He was stoic. He was a leader. He was proud, and he was also flawed.
What I loved mostly about Goliath was, the lesson that just because someone looks different doesn't mean that they are. There's a heart to Goliath.
Yes.
There's a humanity to Goliath that I think everybody should be like. A kind of acceptance, the way he protects and looks after his family, the way he accepts the responsibility to look after and protect his community. That's, my father was like that. My stepfather was like that. And my father, who's still alive, is like that in his community. So, I just that's what we do. We look after our family. We look after our community. That's what we do.
Absolutely. Now, before I get you up out of here, we want to present you with a nice little gift. It's in the stocking for holiday season. We'd like for you to go ahead and take this out, this stocking, and potentially reveal it to the camera, if you will.
Well, let's look and see what that is. Oh, wow.
You can see that genuine reaction, ladies.
Wow.
This is
Look at that. Harry Potter candles.
This is yours from us here at that hashtag show.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are welcome so much. Before I let you get out of here, if you have any upcoming project that out of the millions you work on, because again, the love of work, the love of joy, what you do, and you want to tell the people about them and how they can find you, please, sir, the time is yours.
Well, I'm on Facebook, and
you put up just a great post just the other day about what was going on. I loved it.
I'm working on a show now about the legendary Joe Williams. Joe Williams was one of our great singers.
Yes.
And I'm doing a story about him. It's called Here's to Life. So look out for it. And please come out and support it when we come out.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, iconic, legendary Keith David.